Thanks for joining me again on the Survive to Farm series, episode 2, with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here again in American Falls. Survive to Farm, that is what I said this was, and that is what we're intending to do. I am going to stay. I've been having a bit of a scour around actually on this plot. I say this is where I'm intending to stay for the time being. It's difficult to get away from that kind of nomadic, you're only going to be here for a short time, maybe a night, maybe two, maybe less, you know, find somewhere to shelter, hunker down if the weather's bad, that kind of thing. But I'm just looking around and thinking, like I said in the last episode, we've got some trees, which is fine. We've got a bit of land. There is land out a little bit further. The problem I have is, it's going to be remembering what I've mentioned in previous episodes, is whilst there are crops, and I said there are fields everywhere, you know, the fields just seem to, they just keep going, you know. They'll grow, they'll wither, they'll die, or they'll die, wither, whichever way around. Seeds go back into the ground, regrow, and a cycle will continue. But I don't have a harvester. And like I said, harvesters, unless it's an older one, are trickier to get running without electronics. It's finding somebody either travelling through or nearby that can fix electronics. But then you'd have to barter for something. So whilst that is an option, I've got the option of like allotment plots, which I could plough out myself. So smaller little fields out on this, that's actually not a bad idea. But again, it comes down to harvesting. It's all well and good picking something and saying, okay, well, I'll do a little thing of wheat. I'll do one of corn because I can eat corn, you know. But then how do I harvest them? Now, I did find, where was it? We've got water down here. Here, we found this holdall. Reminds me of the old Monty Python sketch on Life of Brian, when they're all hiding. They're having a meeting, and the Roman guards come, and they all hide, and one guy just puts a lampshade on his head, and it's just ridiculous where they're hiding. So one's got a sheet over himself, and the guards all file in, they all file out, and the guy goes, "I found this," and he's just got a spoon. It's that kind of, "I found this." Anyway, this holdall of clothes should allow me to change into something else, providing it fits. That's not a problem. We'll dump that down there for the moment, because it was noted. And I know, you know, I mean, you do what you do. You do what you have to do. I was sort of creeping around and looking around. A lot of people have talked about Daisy and various different things, and thank you for the comments and messages and suggestions and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people want to know what I'm using, how I set it up, all that kind of thing. I may do a video. I might do a live stream actually at some point. Might live stream. I had a couple of messages from people saying it was kind of funny that I'm creeping around, and I was kind of looking around buildings and not sure who was about, and you know, that suspense. And even I was a bit kind of, you know. And someone said, "But you're wearing a bright yellow hazmat suit." I said, "Well, yeah, I am. I know. I don't know." It's what it is. So I think, you know what we'll do. Can we change clothes? No, that's time. There we go. That's what we're wearing. So yeah, I suppose I need to find something a little bit more camouflage, maybe. Farming Simulator is not, you know, but I suppose we can find some browns and greens and stuff like that, maybe. There we go. That'll do. Looks good. More shades of browns and greens and yeah. I think we're okay. We'll leave that actually. I'm going to tuck them under the bushes. Don't want to lose that. So I guess what we're going to do now, let's carry on. So we can find. I've taken some of the fuel off the back. I'll leave. Actually, you know what? We did find a thing. Was it fuel or herbicide? Or what did we find? Liquid fertilizer. No, it was fuel, wasn't it? In the back of that V-dub. So you know what we'll do? We can actually take that off because if we go back to that, we can go and grab that. Like I say, if we need to use it for bartering, haggling and whatever. But I'll put the other one just on there. I have had a handful of oats, so I'm good for a little while. Don't feel particularly hungry at the moment. So what we're going to do this time, do I want to check out the concrete factory? I might go cross country a little bit. We want to go, I'll do this first. I wanted to check out their little military convoy because there was a shipping container on the back. I want to have a look in the shipping container, which I didn't do in the last episode. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to go around this rather than open it. trying to decide what to do about the pigs we found at the hobby farm. Oh, you know what? So I'm grabbing as many of these as I can find. If I come across them, I'm grabbing the toys. They're worth their weight in gold. So I do need to be a little bit more discerning. I'm keeping an eye out for people. So a lot of people said about on DayZ, calling out, saying you're friendly, you don't mean any harm, you're not armed or whatever. Which isn't a bad idea. Oh no, I was going to say. So this is the thing. Oh, this is so annoying because there are wash tubs and watering cans which are you can use them. So I've got to try everything because you just don't know, do you? Well, I don't anyway. Things like that, shovels, and these tubs. No, I can't not check them because it could be a valuable resource. No. Like I said, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Wonder what was here. I suppose over time things get scavenged, they get taken away. Wow. It's just like anything was used as a barrier. Good to see that even during the apocalypse, health and safety is important. You can't just put out these metal things. What if someone crashed into one? You could have an injury. You need to make sure people are aware of them. I don't think there's anything out here. What have we got? Now I've got to check everywhere. Boats and... Right. I've watched a few DayZ videos, actually, different people playing it. And it's a PS4 game on PlayStation. Well, it could be in PS4, it would be on PlayStation. But, and bearing in mind PS5's been out, what, 5 years? 4 years now? 5 years? Something like that? And it's a PS4 game. They're still asking 50 quid for DayZ. Like, oh, that's a bit pricey, isn't it? It's a bit rich. A bit rich for my blood. You do have to be careful. Oh. Hello. Anything in the garden? Doesn't look like it. Ah, now this is what I was talking about. Just in case. Locations where you get these like pop-up shops, farm shops. They're not always open, not always manned. People will come through town and set up. But places where you can bring things. That looks pretty well stocked, I don't. Suddenly hear a shotgun blast and that's all she wrote, folks. But at least I know I can probably bring stuff here. That's pretty cool. I don't want to get too far away from my vehicle, so it's a kind of move and check, move and check. So these have been employed a lot. It always makes me, whenever you see these, you think, okay, what is it they don't want you to get to? In this case, no, nothing. No, nothing at all. It is bereft. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Boo. I suppose I found so much stuff in the last episode. I think I'm going to find all sorts. And, yeah, not so much. That's alright. So what are we coming up on? Ah, right. Now on the map, this is... It's a mine. What's it down as? Let's double check. So we've come down here. We've got that sawmill that side. Another silo. New World Mining. So I don't want to get blasé and do that kind of. What's the point? I've got to check everywhere. I'm just thinking, what is there any point? But the thing is, it could be anything. Could be the ladders. Could be the tubs. If I drive past and think, oh no, it's probably not, I'm going to miss something obvious, something that's worth something, something that's worth something. Oh, hang on. What have we got here? Liquid fertiliser, yes please. Well, both of those liquid fertiliser. Oh, 200 litres of liquid gold. Stick them on the back. So that's going to strap down actually, just move it over a little bit. There we go. Grab the other one. Don't want those catapulting off. There we go. So we did find something. We are building stock. If I, again, it's that thing, right? Do I trade it for something? And if I do trade it, what happens if later on I think, oh, I needed that? I suppose I want to go back and try and trade like a pawn shop. Surprised the batteries on those are still working. That's impressive. Well, actually, impressive or worrying? Is that somebody trying to protect their bee's knees? Is there another one there? It is. Right, I'm going to hide that out of the way. Let's put it in the bush. Oh no, I can't. No. If I put it in the bushes, I'll forget it's there, and then I won't find it again. Let's just move it out of the way so it's not as in plain sight. Okay. And what have we got over here at the mine? We've got fermenting silo. Now I couldn't see anything in the fermenting silo. I suppose because it doesn't belong to me, I guess. Is that why? Let me just try something. So, oh, there we go. Look, unknown. Owned by unknown. Oh, wow. So maybe the other one in the last episode I'd load in. Chaff, hay, grass, and silage is in there as well. I mean, that's not to say it's not all rotten in there and rotted away, but it has got stuff in it. I don't know, can I? Well, I haven't got anything to put it in, but good to know. Mark it on the map. We go back onto my account. So we have got ore coming out, which could be useful. Again, a commodity if someone needs it, or if we need metal. Whoa, there's an absolute ton of the stuff. That's cool. Excellent. What we got over here? They're not kidding about mining, are they? We have got we've got equipment. That looks like stone. That's lime. That gravel? Much town. Stone, lime. Is that limestone? Could be limestone. Is this extreme prepping? Are they digging holes to put shipping containers in? Or is that what they were taking out? Mind you, this same thing again. All this stuff. I doubt I'm going to get it to start without some electronics. Some electricery. Doesn't have to try, does it? Nope. Nope. Oh. Okay, but I know it's here. So again, if we find someone and do some bartering for some components, depends what components we need. I mean, it could be all sorts of stuff. That's a bit more old school. Could just need a carb clean. oil change, you know, a few bits and bobs. Who knows? Anyway, okay, but that's all there. I know that's there. Something to bear in mind. Again, depending on what's needed when it's needed. So I thought, where have I left my stuff? I don't want to. The thing is, there's so much to explore. It could take 4 episodes to explore the map. You know, it's I need to get round. I need to get into the main town, but I don't want to skip stuff out. Maybe I'll do some exploring off camera and see if I can find some things potentially. Coming back to this crossroads. This bumping, I did wonder if it was this when I was getting this weird stuff with the wheels. People messaged me saying it's the cat's eyes in the middle of the road. I thought it probably was because it doesn't happen all the time, but then it starts to do it. And I think it's because this has got cat's eyes in the road. Can I go around this? Let's go around it. Huh? Wheelbarrow. Electric charge. 500 kilowatt. Oh, we got a wheelbarrow. Oh. That'll be handy. Again. Barter, trade, or use. Can always come back for that. I need a trailer. That's what I need. This is not a big vehicle, but if I could find a small trailer, that would be epic. Right. Let's go. I'm going to try this container. Again, bigger vehicles are okay, but it's whether I can get them started or not. If I can't get them started, that's not going to help. I suppose I could use one. Oh no. I do like these. If they've been here this long, again, I assume ransacked for parts. Do I open this? Hang on. Why did I move out of the way? Pff, wild animals? Zombies? You don't know, do you? What is it? Oh. A plethora! What have we got? Diesel? What's that? Why is it not letting me pick these up? What are they? That's weird. It's not letting me pick any of them up. Oh, okay. Oh, oats. I don't want oats. I'm sick and tired of oats. Oh, is seed? Is it because that's strapped down? It might be because this is strapped down. It won't let me pick up the items. But they're in here. So we've got 2 things of... Is it 2? 3 things of diesel. These ones are... 60 litres each. Oat bags are 50 litres each. And 2 bags of seed. Again... Now we know. No vehicle. Okay. So, then what we're going to do, I'm going to just whiz along this road, check out the concrete factory. Actually, I think I'll go through the trees. We've done right then, diesel-wise, haven't we? We found a load. What's this? This was fertiliser, wasn't it? So we've found some diesel. We can come back and get that. Have a little stockpile going on. We found some stuff here on the way through the other day, didn't we? Check out this. Then I'm going to head down into the town. That was in my head in this episode. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to explore at least down into the town. Need to be a little bit more cautious when we get into the town. More places for people to hide. More places for people to jump out on you. More blind spots. Hop off. Definitely a concrete factory. Did I come in? I didn't come in the last episode, did I? Don't think I did. I'll tell you what, these would be handy though, wouldn't they? If we could produce concrete. This is on the map as Casey's Concrete. I'm just thinking for sort of building walls around to protect yourself. Concrete blocks, I assume these have just been... Oh, dropped to fill a gap, have they? Just to stop... Oh, right, stop vehicles getting through, that makes sense. Oh, right, so that looks different. There you go, gravel. That looks different to other stuff. So other stuff was definitely limestone, because that gravel is all different colours in that. Stone there. What we got here? Okay, loads of lime. So we needed lime. We've got lime. Oh, blimey, there's loads of lime. Is that another? Is that a toy? Yes! Thank you. What have we got over here? Assume that's sand then. Okay. Bit of everything. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing, okay. I thought it was concrete or cement or something like that. Okay, well, we know that concrete can be made here, so if we needed to make anything or do anything concrete wise, we've got sand, we've got gravel, we've got stone, we know there's limestone further over. Lime coming out of our ears. Cool, okay. Tick. Let's move on to the town. We are going to get farming done. That is the plan. But we do need to gather some resources first. So, I think what we're going to do here... Did I go that far? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So I went down to the hobby farm, didn't I? Starting to think actually maybe I should have picked up one of those diesels. It's all well and good that thing of right, I'm going to mark that and come back for it later, but you can come back later and someone else has taken it. But if they have, they have. Wide open land, actually, to be fair. Using a bit of common sense. Things I have learnt over the years. Don't put yourself up on a skyline. If you come up onto a brow like this, looking from either direction, if you're up on a ridge, you can be seen your shape and silhouette because you've got light behind you. Come down off the rise, skirt along the side of it. Use trees, undergrowth, cover, so you're not as easily seen. You shouldn't really even go along roads. Track along the side of roads so you can follow a road but go off the road along through the fields and stuff like that. So you are still following a route but not as obvious. And again, when you've got trees and bushes and stuff like this, you can keep yourself well hidden. Especially now I'm not, well, I suppose I've got these big yellow containers on the back now, but I'm not wearing a yellow hazmat suit, so that's not going to make me stand out as much. That was a good shout, actually. That was it was very well pointed out. So now we're getting a little bit more built up. So we went past the recycling centre. Where was that? That was over there in the last episode, and the VW was over there. The bus. Whoa! Person. Surprised I didn't hear the engine. Are we going to start encountering people now? Oh, I'm doing it again. Isn't it weird? I don't know why. How many farms you go on and you do stuff and you don't even think twice about it. And because of what I'm doing, I don't know why that freaked me out so much. It's because I've got that style of gameplay in my head. I'm thinking things like Daisy and You know, any of these games where you've got to be careful and you've got to stay hidden and you've got to avoid detection, and things like playing Assassin's Creed, and you know, any of those. Yeah, there's someone else over there. Look. Maybe I just interact. I don't want to do. Breaking my own rule here. Let's go on foot. And at least, like I say, I'm not in bright yellow gear. What have we got here? Logistics depot? Oh, it's the vehicle shop. Okay then. You shall not pass. So who else coming on the road? Got a gate. Surely this is owned by someone. And look, they've blocked off the... Whoa, blimey. So you can get through on foot, but you're not going to get in and out of here with a vehicle. Not unless you can get this side and move the rig out of the way, which you could do, I suppose. What have we got? Horse. Is that more oats? Someone's gone a bit heavy on the old oats, haven't they? Please tell me there's not oats over here. Oh, nothing over here. Oh, yes, there is. What for you? Seed? Oh, okay. Should I grab some of that? I'm going to have to carry it by hand, though, for the time being. Let's keep exploring. Oh, forklift. Mind you. Electric charge. That's got a charge. I wonder if someone's actually here. Running it. Can't open these, can we? Nope. Sorry. If you watched my map tour the other day, sorry, and we're going off piste a little bit here. Oh, I just got to explain that. I think I've broken my thumb. We were away at the weekend when we got home. I was unloading the van and I slammed my thumb in the van door. I honestly don't know how I did it. I thought I'd taken my thumb off. I'd never known pain like it. The bruising up my thumb is horrific. I cut across my nail bed. My thumb is black. It's just... My daughter got home yesterday and said, you should have gone to hospital. I said, why? Well, they can't do anything. I know they have little thumb splits, these little plastic things they can put on it. But other than that, but pressing down on a mushroom top on the controller, oh my days. And that's what I just did. I came over and I was trying to open doors and press buttons, and all of a sudden it was pain shot up my hand. Oh. Got shipping containers. Check out the containers. Is that someone else walking the road? Yeah, look, there's people everywhere. Oh, I've got to be so careful now. If that's more oats, it is more oats. You've got me. It's like a bad dream. Got a load of bales in there. What is that? Oh, sugar beet. Sugar beet bale, hay bale. That's sugar beet. What's that in the back? Oh, is that? So, no, TMR? TMR bales. Okay, again, don't need them, but let's know where they are. Bales. Is that grass or hay? Hay. Straw. What's that? Oh, that's the Prima. That's a herbicide or fertilizer sprayer. We've got no, is that just herbicide? Does that do both? The Prima 5? We've got a liquid fertilizer. We just found some. More bales. Okay, so maybe whoever owns this, we can haggle with them if we need it at some point. So, I need to move the vehicle. I guess what I'm going to do Do I run the risk of going down through the middle of the town? Or around the outside? Definitely not zombies, are they? Is this a silo? Nope. Oh! Muck spreader. That's a dinky little thing, isn't it? Look at that! Cool, we can hook up to that. That's what I was talking about. I said the trains go through. Linked up to the main population centres that are left. I think they're manned. I don't think they're unmanned trains as far as I'm aware. They roll through every now and again. You can't stop them, but you can certainly see them go through. Maybe I should just talk to someone. I don't really want people to know I'm here. That's the problem. Come on, we're going to get all this explored. Yes. Ah. A scythe. Again, useful implement. I don't necessarily need it. I don't need it at the moment. I don't know if there's anything up on here actually. If we're looking for toys, they come in handy. Good. Oh no, hang on. So good observation point. Just seeing of Elm Creek where all the various different things were hidden. No, nothing there. Woo. Good view though. Actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? Looking for the rail crossing. Oh, okay. Let's head down. Oh. So, side. That's important. Nothing here. I don't know where the people are coming from. So I don't think... If this is fenced, is this fenced all the way along? I'm just thinking I can't get around... No, we can't get around the road. I was thinking of going around the back rather than going through the middle. Because this is a real choke point here in the middle. If there are people wandering... Mind you though, look at this. Proper checkpoint. We've just seen a train go through, so we know that's not going to happen. Wow. Nice lights. I'm going to leave the vehicle, I'll come back for it. I think if I'm going to be better off on foot, because I can scoot between buildings, and if I see someone coming I can always duck in and hide, can't I? We'll have a bit of a scout around and we can always come back later. Can we get around the back of here? Yep. What are we looking at? Yes. That's that happy sad all at the same time. It's like, oh, collectible, click, ow, thumb. Let's use another finger. Oh. Pleasure, pain. Gas station. It's a market. I'm going in. I'm so hungry and I'm fed up with oats. We've got credits. We've got some information on items. Wow, this is properly... Let's have a look, see what's going on. So this is what I was talking about. These, I mean, this doesn't look like a pop-up one either. This looks the one that's more kind of here a lot. So sale of items. There's all sorts going on here. What have we got going on here? Food! Food! Breads and flour and cakes and fruit. Ice cream. Snacks and cheese. Oh, I wonder if I've got enough to haggle for a cake. Buy an entire cake. Honey. Oh, what else have we got? Resources. Looks like anything. Firewood. What else have we got? Old bits of equipment, machinery. Nice. Good to see there's even toilet facilities during the apocalypse, or after the apocalypse, should I say. That's good to know. Ah. Secure storage. We've got, I say secure, I mean, if there's people around, but there's all sorts in there. Looks like fertilizer, bales, bread pallets. So I guess if we need anything, you can come again and barter for stuff. We've got over here livestock. Right, I'm going to have a chat. See if I can find someone around. Let's get the lay of the land and work out what's what here, how this whole situation works, and I will get back to you. We'll see what we can do. I am here at Derek's Quick Fix. We're just over from things. So Derek is one of these people I was talking about. Moves around, but has been here for a while. You can bring equipment and machinery here to be repaired. You can repair it yourself if you want to. He doesn't do electronics, but he knows a man. He can get stuff for you, but he's also got second-hand gear. I say second-hand gear, probably gear that he's found himself. But again, barter and trade, haggle, etc., etc. So I've struck up a deal. I'm going to go and get some bread in a minute, or a cake or something as well. Over the back, the livestock is the same. If you want anything livestock related, if you speak to them, they'll see what they can find, gather, scrounge and bring. They do have, at the moment, well, they're not showing in here, which is interesting. And this may be an issue, but... Why can I hear buzzing? Oh, bees. They've got beehives. There are chickens in here, apparently. You can hear them. We've got a point for buying manure, so if you want to come and buy manure from them, you can. But they have got... The only thing they've got in stock at the moment... Look! They've got chicks! So if we wanted to get some chickens, we'd need to build a pen. We could come and get some chickens, potentially. And if we grabbed a couple of piglets, we could get a couple of pigs. We've got to feed them though, but I mean, we could do. But anyway, back to Derek. Derek is at the moment kind of running the main vehicle shop. But because there's nothing there, and most people gravitate towards the market here for bartering. I mean, this is Bartertown. This is Bartertown, USA. This is Beyond Thunderdome, but the United States version. So, because people are gravitating towards this place, this is where he's going to set up his little trading point. So, the deal I have struck, I'm going to give him some credits. Probably half my credits. What have we got? 12,000. So 6,000 credits. And I gave him some information. If you remember in the last episode, when we drove up the main road, right out on the the western side, there was a John Deere harvester out in the field, and I said, too big, probably wouldn't be able to get it running. But he's convinced he can either, one, get it running, if not, parts. All the electronics, all the belts, all the, anything like that. So I just told him where it was. So that information has been traded. When he gets there, if it's not there, that's not on me. If he whizzes off and gets there nice and quick, that might be fine. But what we have purchased is this. We've got ourselves a little John Deere 110 garden. This comes with it. Little plough. Now, we did find that other plough, didn't we? Actually, do I need that? We did find another plough. Is that a plough or a cultivator? It does say plough. Oh, mind you, it's got this as well. Oh, look at all this stuff. Rake? Is that a tedder or a windrower? Oh, it's water and milk. I was going to say we need a fuel one. If we had a fuel one, actually I'll ask him if he can get hold of one, because we need to put fuel into that generator. What's this? I don't think it'll run on the back of that. That's a bit too big. Cultivator. Oh, another wheelbarrow. We don't need that though. We found one, didn't we? And that is a livestock trailer. Cool. And then we've got another... Is that a plough? Or is that a seeder? I can't tell. Owned by unknown. Right. Come on. That's cool. We got us a tractor. Now, I've got a hope. Oh, what do? I've got 2 vehicles out now. Let me just pay the man. There we go. 6,000 of our credits transferred, plus the information. Can I get out of here? Oh. Oh, we can. Okay. Oh, so, okay. We're stuck. Can we get on the back? Is there a back way out? Oh, that's what... This doesn't have straps or anything, does it? I was going to grab myself a bun. I can always come back. Well, that worked out absolutely fantastically. Right, we'll leave that. I'm sure someone else will close the gate behind us. Now I've got to be careful. Again, ambush. Do I take this back and then come back for me? Yes, I'm going to. Well, we're going to go this way out and try and get the last little bit of... I say last little bit, there's so much more to search. We can do that as we go. All I know is now we've got this. Can we create fields for this? I don't know. There's so much more to see. That could be a problem. More hydraulic barriers. Looks like the gas station was blockaded. Mind you, it looks like they're forcing you through this way, but controlling the flow of... How do we get past this? On the grass, maybe? I want to check this out, though. Oh, it's so cool. Right. That's pretty wicked, isn't it? This has an engine bay, doesn't it? Yeah, what is that with the buses? This will be something to come back to. If we can get that running, even if it's just to move it out of the way, and we can open the sides up, because this has got compartments underneath as well. What else have we got here? Nothing. Pretty overgrown. Can't see anybody. Wow. Can we go to the other side? Yeah. Definite checkpoint. Again, you can go around the outside of it, but when it was manned, no way. How are we looking? Can't see anyone. And then we're a clear run out. Okay, right. Let's get this tractor back. I'm very conscious of time. What I also want to do is test to see if we can, just a small little bit, if we can create fields with it, or... It did say plough, but I don't know if it's a plough or a cultivator. And then I've got to come back and grab my little vehicle. But at least with this then, with the 3-point on the back, we know if we find anything 3-point related, it's got a trailer hitch as well, we can tow things, we can pull things. We can tow things with other things, but it hasn't got a 3-point link on it. We have got diesel. We've found some locations for diesel, so I can go out and start hoarding some stuff. That scythe is available. So again, for bartering, trading, foodstuffs, that kind of stuff, we know we can go and buy chickens and potentially ask about other animals. And we know there are pigs up at the other farm. So if we needed to, we can set ourselves up a couple of little pens so we can get some eggs and potentially breed if we can keep them going. But we'd need food. But they've got that point. I need to get off the road. But there is that bit where you can get pallets of stuff. So potentially we could try and get pig food, unless we find some pig food. There's a farm up here on the right. We drove past on the way to Harry's hobby farm, and we kind of had a look across to it, but didn't go in. That'll be another time as well. I need to get back to the main farm, but I can't not check. I'm looking for toys more than anything else, but at the moment, but oh, you're kidding me. Oh dear, we just spent 6,000 credits and gave up some information for a tractor. And what have I just found? What are the... Oh, ladders. I haven't even thought of ladders. Okay. Ladders would be worth something, just for the metal, but people would use those, weld them onto things, I don't know, for whatever reasons you might want a ladder for, but... Okay, right, there's another little John Deere ride-on mower. It's got a little trailer on it as well, actually, that could come in quite handy. Well, at least I know it's here. We're building a fleet of John Deeres. Any more toys? Any more toys? I can come back for that, though. I've got some fuel, so if I need fuel would be good. Okay, that's another item. Located. So yeah, my problem still then remains. Oh no, he had that broadcast seeder, didn't he? Was it a seed or was that a fertiliser? We'll have to double check that. We'll have a look. Because we can cultivate the ground. We can... Oh, we found that. Oh, we found a muck spreader, didn't we? And we can buy manure at the animal dealer place up at the market. We've also got liquid fertiliser on our little 4x4 thing. And we found that little Louis Prima, the old Prima 5, in that shipping container. So potentially we could fertilise the ground. We found some bags of seed, but I haven't got a seeder. Oh no, the broadcast seeder, I was saying about that. So we could cultivate or plough the ground. We can fertilise, we can seed, which is fine. But again, we can't harvest. But at least we can get the process going. I'm going to explore this farm a little bit more at another point. Right, so let's head back over. Get this dropped off. I'm going to give it a test. I'm just thinking that if we cut down... Oh, no, I need an axe, don't I? Maybe if I go back to Derek and ask whether or not we have access to some kind of... Or a handsaw. I don't mind handsaw, axe. I don't really want a chainsaw, but see what we can lay our hands upon. And let's get some stuff in the ground. So I mean, going out and grabbing a few bits and bobs. I've got the back of my little 4x4. We've also just found that John Deere's got a little trailer on the back. I was hoping for maybe something a little bit bigger trailer-wise. I haven't looked everywhere. I don't think I'm going to get through that gap, am I? I'm going to have to open this one. Fair enough. Oh, I still haven't searched everywhere, to be fair. So I might get lucky, but the problem is these are fairly small tractors as well. I'm not going to be towing massive trailers. It just needs to be something small enough that I can pick up a lot of these items. I could go around in one sweep and pick up the diesel I've found and some liquid fertiliser. We haven't found any herbicide anywhere, have we? No. See what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut across. Oh, look at this texture. Fancy texture in it. Look at this. This is not the sort of thing you're going to be driving around entire maps with. But that being said, if I need to go and get other bits of equipment, I'm going to need to, because it's got the 3-point on it. So if I need to bring a 3-point implement back that I find, I'm going to have to go backwards and forwards. And again, hey, what future we have stretches out ahead of us. Make the most of it. So there was the little plough here, but that was the only thing we found here, wasn't it, on our way through in the last episode? Just the little plough. Can we... Oh, that was that thing I said, wasn't it? A bridge. We need metal. Have we passed the metalworks yet? We didn't, did we? Did we drive past the metalworks, or did we go to it in the last episode? I can't remember now. I said, was it Make Do Metals? What was it called? Something like that, wasn't it? We didn't go and have a look, did we? But we drove past it. We need to do that. But that'll be probably next episode. I'm just thinking, if we need metals, we've got wood, there's a few different resources and items we can grab. Can I get this down through the water? I'm just thinking of building a little bridge here. But we'll need some metal to do it. But the problem is metal rolls are heavy. Will I be able to move them? I don't know. Can we get down through here? Oh, it's quite deep, isn't it? Oh, actually, no, it's not too bad at all. Maybe we'll be alright after all. So, I'm thinking if I do animals, a little chicken coop, we want it close to the house. Same with the pigs, really, don't want too far out. So we're going to do some crops of any description. We could do them amongst the trees, but I'm thinking maybe just do a little plot out here, just to start off with. So will this create fields? No. Oh man, so is that just a... What did it say that was? Mini plough garden. I'm doing allow create fields, but it's not doing anything. That's weird. Oh. I think it might be a cultivator, you know. So now, I guess, I'm wondering whether or not that little plough we found in the last episode will be any good, whether we could use that. So I'm just going to whiz and get that. We'll bring that back. So I want to, at least by the end of this episode, at least try and see if we could start ploughing a little plot. Because I think we could do at some point. We cut some trees down. Or some metal work, or whatever we need to do. We could always build ourselves a little shelter to put our equipment and machinery in. Or just hide it in the long grass. One of the two. Let me try and see if we can get that little plough. I don't want to leave my little four-wheeler out. I know it's sat in the bushes, but that could be found. Right, I've grabbed that little plough. I don't think it's going to have enough oomph to pull it, but we'll... I don't see why not. I don't know what the horsepower requirements are. Haven't got a clue, but we'll give it a try. So, let's drop that down. Yes. It is working. Just front lights, not rear lights. Turn the front lights on. So probably should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? It's not a turnable one. That's pretty cool. We can do ourselves a few little plots. I'm thinking of putting in maybe a greenhouse, like a little garden plot maybe. So we could do things like tomatoes and stuff like that. We have got a water source here, but again, we'll need to cut down, maybe next episode, cut down a couple of trees so we can get ourselves some lumber. There is a sawmill, but I don't know whether or not we can... If there's any planks available, if we can get some planks. Maybe speak to Derek and the guys down at the thing. A wise investment, we are. We're creating a little field. A safe little field. It's not a field, is it? It's a plot. How? Yeah. What constitutes a field? Like a farm field? Is it? When does it cease to be an allotment or a plot and become a field? When is it? You know. When is a door not a door? When it's ajar. You're welcome. And with that, we come to the end of the second episode. Bit more searching. We found quite a bit of stuff actually. It's more about the actual locations we found rather than the resources we found. But we've managed to trade, haggle and barter, and we've managed to get ourselves this, which is fantastic, which does mean we can then run implements. We have found a few implements that are going to come in handy. We have actually also found lime, didn't we? We found a load of lime. I need something to pick it up with. Did we find... I'm trying to think, in the previous episode, did we find a shovel? I don't know if we did we? Yes, we did! On that back porch. And we found that little John Deere with the trailer. I wonder if that little trailer would fit on the back of this. So we could shovel some lime in. Can you shovel lime into a spreader? Potentially. So I need the broadcast seeder. That little hand cart thing, where was that? That was over there. I need to gather some supplies together. Next episode, let's gather supplies together. Let's bring a whole load of stuff together. So we know this is working. We know we can do some plots. I'm thinking we could get 3 or 4 plots on here. Maybe look at a little, like say an allotment plot, a garden plot. But we're going to need some wood for a little shed on that. If we're going to do chickens, we're going to need a little chicken run. Maybe over here and we can go and get the chicks potentially. Feed wise, that might be a bit of a problem unless we can find chicken feed or wheat. But again, we'd need a harvester for that. So by the time this is all done and these start growing, we're going to need to be on the hunt for a harvester. That's going to be something we're definitely going to need. I mean, admittedly, I'm thinking if we can find a harvester, we don't want to go much bigger than that. Maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think. A really small harvester with a small header is going to be only about sort of that sort of width anyway, isn't it? One pass bank, well, it's not going to be a lot we're going to get, but it'll be enough to sustain us. And if there's anything left over, that's when we move into the trading, bartering, haggling. You know, if we have got a harvester, could we potentially go out into a field that's got something in and harvest something? Maybe, I don't know. It's all pie in the sky. Oh, no, don't want to drain the battery on that. It's all pie in the sky. I've got to go and get my 4x4 and bring that back before we lose stuff. And then, like I say, next episode, let's gather some resources together, see if we can get at least a field done. I'll go down back to speak to Derek and see if we can get that broadcast seeder off of him. And yeah, let's try and get a little mini farm, so we'll get some stuff going. Yes, we are escalating quickly. I need to go and get my stuff right. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.